Okay guys, I'm back here in the garage working on this. We're going to try to work on the fender. I hadn't really been back here for about a week and a half or so. I had some things to do, and then with Christmas coming around, so shopping and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I'm sure all you guys are going through that too. But anyway, I did get this Fender in 2K primer. I got 2 coats on it. That was, I think it was last weekend, Sunday evening or something like that. Today is Saturday, the 20th, and this is probably as far as I want to go as a Fender, but I did get some guide coat in the mail the other day, since you can't find none around here in town. Anyway, I got the 3M dry guide coat, which is this one here. And out of curiosity, I just want to put some of this on it and try to do just a quick block on it to see how straight it is. And I'll probably put the guide coat on and then probably try to block it with 180. If that doesn't cut it down fast enough, maybe I'll go to 120. But right now I just got 180, and yeah, I think for my blocks I just got 180. I was going to order some 120 and some 220 of the roll of sandpaper. But anyway, like I said, out of curiosity, I just wanted to put some guide coat on it and just start blocking on it and see how straight it is. So that's where I'm at on that. And after I do that, I'll probably, like I said, call it good on the fender and put it up. Put it in a box or something, and you know, when I get ready to work on it again, then I'll pull it out. But the main reason, you know, is just experiment with it. But I did want to get this right fender, you know, in primer and stuff, so I can start trying to put it, so I can put the core support on the car and then line up the fender and make sure everything's going to line up with the door and quarter panel and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure it is, but you never know. And kind of test fit in the body panels. But yeah, after I get that, I'll just put it in the box and then go on with the back side of the car with the quarter panel, finish that up. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm at on that, and I'm just going to do that real quick, and I'll bring you guys back probably for an update, see how it looks after that. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you back here in a few minutes. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm back from blocking this with 180. Don't know if I'm doing it right, but looks like I went down too far. Was wondering if you guys could help me out. I had a question here. As I'm blocking this down, this is down to the epoxy here. This is down to the epoxy, and up here's down to the epoxy also. So tell me if I'm wrong or correct, but would this be considered a high spot because I'm sanding down to the epoxy before I get to the epoxy here? Of course, here's got a curve here, so I'm probably went too hard on my block because I'm not down to the epoxy here. But here's where I did some body work, so I'm down to the epoxy and the filler here. So would this be considered a high spot? I'm guessing it's high because I'm hitting the filler. So I guess question, how would I take care of that high spot? It feels like I got a low spot right in here. as I run my hand across it, it feels kind of low right there. But I'm confused here. If I hit epoxy first, I would think that's a high spot here. High spot. Of course, I went down deep here. This is the guide code, I believe. No, I think I'm actually getting down to the epoxy there, down to the epoxy here, and epoxy here, and then on this corner down to the epoxy. So I'm guessing those are, oh crap. Here's these spots where I hit the epoxy primer. I'm guessing these are high spots. High spot, I guess. What I was asking is if that's correct, and how do I cure that? Other than, I guess, I mean, I know low spots I can put some body filler in. On the high spots, I guess do I just build this fender up with some more primer? I did happen to go down to metal right here, so I'll have to put some epoxy primer there. And like I was saying earlier, I've gotten into the body filler here. So I guess that's my question is, by getting down to the epoxy primer surface, I'm assuming that's a high spot. So I would just shoot another or some more 2K primer and shoot maybe two or three more coats. Again, here at the top of the fender, I got epoxy showing, epoxy here, and most of the guide coat is out. Got a few spots on the guide coat here, but that'll probably block out. Just kind of stopped at that point. So like I said, I'm assuming these are high spots. So do I just build this up with primer again and start blocking it? And should I move on from 180 to 220, or block it again with 180? But right in here, I do feel a low spot here. So that was my question, guys. If anybody has a answer to that or a comment, please let me know. That's where I'm going to stop on this right now. I'll probably mix up a little bit of epoxy primer later on this afternoon and hit this metal spot, and I got to go over the back just a little bit. The back of the fender, I do have epoxy primer on it, but there were some spots I couldn't get with the big spray gun, so I got me a smaller spray gun to hit those areas in the back of the fender. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm at on that, and if I can get an answer on that and go from there. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll try to upload this video later this afternoon. I've got to go back out Christmas shopping with the wife. That'll be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back later or try to get this video uploaded and see if I can get an answer on those questions. Thanks again.